Happy Friday to all my friends of the internet. It's Chris Wood from Rising Phoenix, and I have a mental health channel, which is this, specifically around PTSD growth, but it also follows through to depression and anxiety because those are major symptoms within PTSD. And so today I'm going to be talking about how exercise helps me in my PTSD growth or recovering from. And what I did was I decided to actually I looked it up a little bit just to see what's out there on the internet, just to give you an idea as to what exercise can do for someone, whether they're really stressed out from work or family or whatever the case may be, or they have a disability, a mental health disability, how exercise can play into your disability, and what are some ways in order to bring it into your routine. Routine is key. So I did a little bit of a workout today, and so you'll see a little bit of that in my gym and whatnot. And I just wanted to talk briefly about, again, what exercise can do for you. So I looked on the internet here, and I pulled up an article, because there's quite a few articles that you can look up here, but I pulled up an article called How Exercise Helps Your Brain Heal After Trauma. And it is published by Innis Integrative Body Mind Therapy, and they're based out of Colorado. So I'll just go through the basics there in the article, what they were describing, so you have some idea. If you don't have exercise in your program, or you were not sure how to go about it, or if it's something that you even want to do, this will give you some idea as to how exercise benefits you. So literally at the end of the day, you need to find something that you enjoy doing. The important thing is to move. That's the important thing. Whether you walk for 20 minutes every day, or you go on a hike, or I don't know, you do a fitness class or a spin class, however you want to do it, you got to find something that you like to do. That is the key to exercise, because if you don't like it, then, or you're not interested in it, it's something you want to try, then most likely it won't last. So you got to have a passion for it. So it might take you a bit to figure out what that is, especially if you're not used to being active and whatnot. So you may have to be inventive, creative, maybe bring a friend along with you, so that you can hold your friend accountable and your friend can hold you accountable. That helps out a little bit when you're just getting started out. And there's a lot of studies out there. I was actually a personal trainer before I became a police officer, and some of the things have changed, but some haven't. And what's really important is your duration, your intensity, and your frequency. Those are the big ones. And it doesn't matter. I think the idea really isn't to run until you pass out. That's not what this is about. What it's about is getting the body to move. That's the important thing. Because the body moving, the heart pumping, you're exercising your heart and your lungs. And because of what exercise can do for you, you're really putting your foot down on that PTSD monster, right? So for intensity, really, as long as you're able to get out there and get your heart pumping, you don't have to be going hardcore. You can go for a nice walk with a friend or your dog or whatnot, or a light hike or whatever it would be. I think the important thing is you're actually moving. If you want to dance every day for 10 minutes, feel free to do that. Dance and sing. What a cool thing to do every day. What a great way to have a beautiful state of mind. So that's basically the intensity part of it. The duration, you know what? There's studies out there anywhere between, I would say, 20 minutes to half an hour, every day. Or you might want to do like, maybe 3 days, 3 to 4 days a week, a little bit longer than that. Now for frequency, key. Frequency is key. It's not something you can just go out and go for a 20-minute walk with your friend once a week. That is not enough for you to actually gain good benefits from that, but it's a start. So I always look back to my self-awareness, knowing my body and what I can do, and being honest about that, which is sometimes rather challenging. Sometimes I actually work out a lot harder than I should, and then I pay the price for the next 3 or 4 days. It's really knowing your body. My frequency, 3 to 5 times a week, you got to start. So my suggestion would be is to start. If you already have something that you're interested in trying, then try it. There's so many things you can do nowadays. My goodness. I mean, it's anywhere from kayaking to windsurfing to walking, jogging, running, rollerblading. Hey, maybe you're interested in mountain biking or spin classes. There's so many things you can do. And that's what's fun about it, is trying different things. I like to do many different things, but frequency is important. But keep in mind, you just want to start. And if you're having a week that's a shitty ass week and you're only able to do 2 days at 15 minutes, that's okay. That's okay. And that's when I tell myself I didn't have a very great week, mentally. So I need to look after me before I actually look after physical exercise. I hope that makes sense. So with this article, basically how they suggest that exercise can help you is there's quite a few things here. It basically creates more blood vessels in the brain. That's important because that'll stimulate growth of blood vessels, which will kick the crap out of your PTSD, what's happening in his mind, It boosts neuroplasticity. So because the cardiovascular exercise is increasing the blood vessels in your entire body, including your brain, what happens is it changes the biochemical aspects of your brain, which is a good thing for the positive. An important part for a brain injury to actually have this neuroplasticity and being able to increase the intensity of that. The next would be serves as a distraction. Well, that's huge. Like, I gotta say, I adore my psychologist. I really do. She's helped me out a lot over the last couple of years. But I got to tell you, my passion isn't going to my psychologist or my psychiatrist or my GP, my family doctor. My passion is to exercise, is one of them. Or getting outside and going for a hike, with the dogs, my partner, that sort of thing. So it is a really good distraction because you're not thinking about anything else other than exercise. You are focusing on what it is you're doing. So because you're concentrating on what you're doing, it really takes away from your symptoms. And that's important. It really is. It really helps. So I use it as a distraction. Sometimes if I'm not having a great day, it may play the other way around. It might be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go do like a 15-minute workout, or I'm going to go for a walk, a 50-minute walk, or whatever the case may be, just to change my state of mind, because we always have that choice as to how we're going to live our lives, how we're going to react to our symptoms and that sort of thing. And sometimes I will do that. I will just say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go and work out for 15 minutes and it changes my state of mind. So it's a good thing for that as well. It restores resilience to your nervous system, which is huge. So basically what happens is your nervous system is completely out of whack, and this compromises your resilience. That's huge, because that's what, you know, PTSD growth is all about, is being resilient. So exercise can help you and your nervous system to restore and develop a sense of I can, or I can, right? It gives you some confidence because you actually did it, and it puts you in a different state of mind. So that's the article. It came out of Psychology Today, and so you can look it up in the internet to get a little bit more of a description of what certain things, what things can do, how exercise can actually help you with your recovery. And it's with so the article again is called "How Exercise Helps Your Brain Heal After Trauma" by the Innis Integrative Body and Mind Therapy. Okay, so I'm going to show you my gym, and I'm going to do a little workout, and that should be about it. I hope you guys enjoy. So this is my space. This is my gym and my garage. Lots going on in here. This is like a multi-space area, but at any rate, it will do. It works well for me. I'd like to get more stuff, but at this point, I need a bigger garage to do that. Well, that was fun. Only using the one hand, so it got a little numb there, but I managed to finish. Anyway, that's done.